Good morning, friend. I am Dr. Lokesh Gupta. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Research Short Video. Today we have to talk about sampling. Yes, sampling is very important topic, but within sampling there are two broad technique: probability sampling and non-probability sampling. So today we are focusing on only on probability sampling. Yes, probability sampling is the method are those that clearly specify the probability or likelihood of inclusion of each element or individual in the sample. So in this case, very important thing is suppose first of all we draw our population. So suppose in this case there are population of 1,000 students. In this our population there are 1,000 students. So in this case, if we give equal opportunity, we give probability of likely to be inclusion in our sample. Suppose out of these 1,000 we just select 100 students. So in this case all these 1,000 students have an equal chance to comes under this 100 sample. So this is called probability sampling. Broad is a umbrella term. Under probability technique there are a lot of other techniques as well, but broadly if we use the method of probability, so it means it comes under probability technique. And the first of all, if we want to use probability technique, first of all we know the size of parent population. Without knowing the parent population or universe is the alternative word for population in research. Generally we use universe as well, must be known to the investigator. So it means if we are doing a research on that 1,000 person, so we know each and everything related to this 1,000 individual. Even we have the list of these 1,000 individuals name, and each individual in the population must have an equal chance of being included in subsequent sample. And third one is the desired sample size must be clearly specified. So in this case I just take an example. Out of 1,000 we take 100. It means we take a sample of 10% out of this population. If we take it totally up to you. Suppose we have a data of sample a population of a 10,000, so in that case we can take 1,000, or maybe we can take 100, 1% of population. So it's totally up to you. Being as a researcher, we decide on the basis of our objective and the implementation, so we decide our sample size. So sample size must be clear, and there are disadvantage and advantage of probability sampling as well. So basic advantage of probability sampling is considered as a representative. Yes, all type of probability sampling in comparison to non probability sampling is considered as a representative sampling, because in this case we give equal chance to each individual to comes under sample. So that's why the conclusion reached from each sample are worth journalized and compared to similar population to which they have belonged. So obviously, so if the representation is good, suppose the population and the representation from population is very good, so in this case obviously there is a chance we conclude our finding to our entire population as well. But basic disadvantage of probability sampling is that a certain amount of sampling error exists. So there is a chance कि we have some certain amount of error. Error means sampling error, because researcher has only the limit of element of the entire population, because we just select suppose there are 1,000, so out of these 1,000 we select only 100. So there is a chance कि certain amount of error. If we take 100% of our population, so it's called parameter. So obviously there is chance कि we just represent 100%. So smaller amount of error is there, and the smaller the sample, greater the sampling error. If we want to reduce our error, so it's better we just increase our sample size. So that's why if population is not a big, so in this case we use approximate 50% or more than 50% population. So next topic we discuss yes, if we take more than 50% sample. So what is concerned, so now we are going on a sampling method. So one by one we make a video on sampling different techniques as well. So next video we are talking about the non probability sampling. If you have any doubt, any query, or you know the any sampling method, so you can comment on my YouTube video. And thank you so much for watching this video, or please subscribe this channel or share this video to your friends or your colleagues. And if you think it's suitable for others, so you can share it. Thank you so much.